Well, it was about time for both Star Trek and Doctor Who to cross over. You can see that today's episode is full of excitement. Because today, we're looking at, like, a crossover comic from IDW called Star Trek The Next Generation / Doctor Who Assimilation². So, yeah, this is a crossover. It's dark is here. Wait, how is it dark in here? Comics, in general crossovers, there has not been quite a lot of, okay, we're gonna cross over Doctor Who with this. Well, that hasn't always been the case. But we're gonna look at this one. So, before we get too far into this, you know who we are? I think you do. We are... since this is a bit of a crossover, I wasn't sure which way. Should I wear my usual regular costume, or should I, take the uniform they got when I did the adventure with the Enterprise crew? So yeah, this little comic was a comic run from IDW that had its first issue released in May 2012, and they published into a graphic novel on October 9th, 2012, and, also February 26th, 2013. So basically it's condensed into one book. And basically for this story, they have, the iteration of the, 12th Doctor. Or is it the 11th Doctor? Because, the Matt Smith era with his companions Rory Williams and Amy Pond.
Can you help her? Is there anything you can do?
Yeah, probably if I had the time.
The time?
All of creation has just been wiped from the sky. Do you know how many lives now never happened? All the people who never lived. Your girlfriend isn't more important than the whole universe.
She is to me! Welcome back, Rory Williams!
Those were the characters that I kind of, when I got into it, are the ones I knew. So this basically, what was the story of this comic though? And the Doctor and his companions, Amy Pond and Rory Williams, encountered the crew of the USS Enterprise D, so the Next Generation crew, and joined together to stop an alliance between the Borg and the Cybermen. And if you didn't say, yeah, this is honestly a pretty cool idea, in that the Cybermen, in a way, basically what they can do, it's similar to the Borg in that, in a way, they can assimilate you to basically become one of you.
Help me!
Think of something! Think about me! Craig, don't let them take it all away!
Make it stop, please! Make it stop!
Please, listen to me. I believe in you. I believe you can do this. I've always believed in all of you, all my life. I'm going to die, Craig. Tomorrow I'm going to die, but I don't mind if you just prove me right. Craig!
Begin full conversion.
Which is similar to the Borg, in that instead of becoming part of the Borg collective, they basically take also similar part of your mind and just say you are not part of our our stuff. Anyway, basically they instead of putting augmentation on your body, basically it's almost like a suit that one would wear.
You will sleep safe tonight.
At least that's how I think. The Borg I mean, the Cybermen, they have gone through a lot of revisions over the many decades, or yeah, not decades. How many years that the show has been going on for? Yeah, I get it. So some of the things that include in this story, include like say the Doctor helping out with John the Picard, and them discovering wait, there is another group of machines that are more powerful than the Borg, or as tough as them. So one of the story elements that they use to, in a way, stop the Borg, the Cybermen and all them, is to use gold. Because that doesn't work against the Cybermen. Which, I'm looking back, I don't remember that. And then again, it's been a while since I watched the the 11th era, Matt Smith's era. But yeah, I can say it's a pretty cool idea. I was at one point, after having read the Star Trek meets Planet of the Apes comic, that actually made me really think I wanted to check out more comics like this, and I think this was one of them. I think it was a bit pricey at the time. But yeah, honestly, say the idea of the Cybermen and the Borg working together.
You hear me?
Concentrate all firepower on command. Fire,
Jack,
fire,
I'm
fire.
here.
Yeah.
I'm here to take you.
Home.
He is.
Home.
And that, say, one thing that makes me say, would the Queen Borg, she go, say, hello, Cyberman leader, we are now going to be working together. Cool? Cool. And, yeah, I don't know, I mean, I think this is a pretty cool idea. And there's also a bit of, a reference to when the Doctor, in his 4th incantation, met the, James T. Kirk and his crew on the Enterprise. So, yeah, that's probably another comic that would be pretty cool to, get the chance to invest in. And, yeah, I actually think, when it comes to Doctor Who, Star Trek is one world that it's easily to move into in a way. And yeah, honestly, I think this is honestly pretty cool.